Hi guys, welcome to Bioexplaining. This series is for revision for the CBSE and ISC class 12 students who are going to appear for their board exams in a couple of months. So what we are going to do is basically we are going to revise the whole biology syllabus through MCQs and short questions as a whole. Okay, so let's get started. Well, so before beginning, I'll just quickly talk about the instructions. First, make sure that you have a pen and your notebook ready where you can jot down your answers. Secondly, the timing is that for every 5 questions displayed on the screen, there will be a timer ticking for 30 seconds during which you'll complete your answers. And once you've completed your answers, then we will be checking whether you've got them correct or wrong. In case you need more time, you can pause the video, or if you think that you're done before 30 seconds, you can, forward it and then go to the checking of the answers. I hope it's clear. Get started with the first set of questions displayed on the screen. Well, let's check the answers. Number 1. Which hormone triggers ovulation in the human female? The answer is LH, that is the luteinizing hormone. Second question, which part of the male reproductive system is responsible for the storage and maturation of sperms? So it is the epididymis. That is, from the seminiferous tubules inside the testis, the sperms are produced and then it is transported to the epididymis for storage and maturation. Number 3. Which stage of the menstrual cycle shows the highest level of progesterone? The answer in this case is the luteal phase. Question 4. The acrosome in a sperm cell is derived from the Golgi apparatus. Direct questions. Then question 5. What is the correct sequence of layers in the human uterus from the outermost to the innermost? So peri means outer, right? And endo means inner. So perimetrium is the outermost, endometrium is the innermost, right? So accordingly, the correct option is option C. That is perimetrium, then myometrium, then the innermost is the endometrium. I hope it's understood. The next set of questions are as follows. Let's check the answers. Question 6. The corpus luteum develops from which structure? It is the Graafian follicle, right? So after the ovum, the mature ovum has been released from the Graafian follicle, the leftover takes the form of the corpus luteum, right? Then question 7. The enzyme hyaluronidase secreted by the sperm helps in it is dissolving the zona pellucida. So the zona pellucida is the layer of covering, of the female gamete, that is the ovum. So once that zona pellucida gets dissolved, now the sperm can release its genetic material into the ovum for fertilization. Okay. Question 8. The fertilization process in humans usually occurs in the fallopian tube, which is also known as the oviducts. Question 9. The first stage of embryonic development after fertilization is called the zygote. So what we say is that the ovum and the sperm. So simply the ovum and the sperm their fusion will lead to the zygote, right? And also the ovum, which is haploid, sperm, which is again haploid, will come together to give rise to the zygote, which is the first diploid cell of a human, right? Then question 10. Which extraembryonic membrane in humans contributes to the formation of the placenta? Extraembryonic membrane meaning is that surrounding or coverings of the membrane. So here the answer is the chorion. I hope it's clear. The next set of questions are as follows. Let's tally the answers. Question 11. Which contraceptive method involves surgical intervention? It is vasectomy. So what occurs in case of vasectomy? That is the vas deferens, which is also known as the sperm duct. The vas deferens, also known as the sperm duct, it is cut and ligated. So it is the surgical intervention method of contraception in case of human males, or generally in case of males. Question 12. Which disease is not transmitted sexually? The answer is typhoid. All the others, gonorrhea, syphilis, hepatitis B, are STI, sexually transmitted infections, or also known as STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, or you can also call them to be venereal diseases. Venereal diseases, sexually transmitted diseases. Then 13. The hormone used in emergency contraceptive pills is primarily progesterone, right? It is also known as progestogens. Progestogens. Okay. Then 14. What is the success rate of the rhythm method of contraception? So what is the rhythm method of contraception? Look into this image of the calendar. Say number 1 is considered as the first day when a female starts her menstrual phase. That is the first day wherein in regular or colloquial terms we say beginning of periods, right? Then from the 8th day, approximately from the 8th day to the 18th day, the female is considered to be fertile. Why so? Because in the center you see approximately at the 14th day, what we experience is that the ovulation occurs usually on the 14th day of the cycle, right? So in and around the 14th day, the ovulation phase, it is considered to be the most fertile phase for a woman, right? So hence, if a woman maintains or tracks the cycle, that is avoids having unprotected sexual intercourse in between this fertile phase, then it can be said that it is an acceptable method of contraception. However, the method is not perfectly effective. It is not a method having 100% success rate, right? The success rate is only 85%. So 85% is the correct answer. Then 15. Amniocentesis is a technique primarily used for detecting genetic disorders, right? Another use of amniocentesis is it can detect the gender or sex of the unborn child, but that use has been stopped in India. It is illegal to check the sex or gender of an unborn child using amniocentesis. However, amniocentesis is the technique used for detecting genetic disorders. I hope it's clear. The next set of questions are as follows. Okay, time to check the answers. Question 16. Which of the following is not a barrier method of contraception? This is easy. Copper T. Okay. 17. Which organism is primarily responsible for causing syphilis, also pronounced as syphilis? This is Treponema pallidum. Then 18. The term test tube baby refers to baby born through IVF. What does IVF stand for? IVF stands for in vitro fertilization. Okay. So in vitro refers to a process that occurs in the laboratory, not inside a living organism. It is done in the laboratory. Then question 19. Which of the following is a permanent method of contraception for females? It is tubectomy. So, a permanent method, when we see, it is a surgical method. In case of males also, permanent method of contraception is the surgical method, vasectomy. For females, it is tubectomy. Final question for this set. 20. Saheli, an oral contraceptive, is different because it contains no steroids, right? So Saheli is a special drug, and it is all the more special because it has been discovered in India only. It has been discovered in CDRI Lucknow. Okay. CDRI Lucknow, Central Drug Research Institute. The scientists there have discovered or prepared this drug called Saheli, wherein it is a no steroidal composition drug. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you think this has been useful for you, kindly like the video, drop a comment, and yes, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel Bioexplaining if you haven't done. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get to know when I post a new video on another topic. Thank you.